So picture this. I'm in the back row of this lecture hall that got more people in it than a Beyonce concert, 300 heads minimum. The professor's up there talking about supply and demand or whatever, but my supply is demanding attention, if you catch my drift. I'm on that maximum dosage Concerta, which basically turns your brain into a Ferrari with no brakes, and apparently my brain decided that today was the day to test the limits of public decency. I got my hoodie over my lap, phone in my hand. I've done this before, not in class, but the urge just hits different when you're on stimulants. Everything feels urgent. Everything feels like it needs to happen right now. So I'm there, half paying attention, half in my own head. The girl next to me, I don't even notice her noticing. She's got her laptop open, typing notes, but she keeps glancing over. I think I'm being subtle. I'm not being subtle. The hoodie isn't covering what I think it's covering. Then my phone slips, just slides right out of my hand, hits the floor, screen facing up. The video is still playing. The sound isn't loud, but it's loud enough in a quiet lecture hall. That distinct audio, everyone knows that audio. The girl next to me freezes. She doesn't scream or anything. She just goes completely still, then slowly slides her laptop closed and gets up, walks out, doesn't say a word, but the guy behind me saw. He taps his friend. They both look. The professor is still droning on, hasn't noticed yet, but the wave of attention is moving through the rows. Shove it in my pocket, but it's too late. The girl reported it to the TA who was sitting in the back. By the time class ends, there's already a report filed. Campus security is waiting outside the lecture hall door. They don't tackle me or anything dramatic. They just approach me, ask if I'm the person who was engaging in lewd conduct in the classroom. I deny it at first. They say they have multiple witness statements. I shut up. They take me to the campus security office. It's just a room with bad fluorescent lighting and a folding table. They ask me to empty my pockets. There's the phone. They ask for the passcode. I give it to them because what else am I going to do? They see the browser history, the tabs, the whole thing. The actual police show up about an hour later. Campus security can't press charges, but they can detain me until the real cops arrive. The officer who interviews me is just doing his job, not particularly angry or judgmental, just tired. He takes my statement, which is basically me admitting I was relieving stress and didn't think anyone would notice. I get arrested right there, they cuff me, read me my rights, walk me out to the squad car. It's midday, so there's people everywhere, students walking to lunch, heading to the library. They all see some of them pull out phones. By the time I get to the station, there's already photos circulating. My parents get the call. My mom drives down from 3 hours away. She's in the lobby of the police station crying, asking what happened. What did I do? I have to tell her. I have to say the words. She doesn't speak to me for the whole ride home. The lawyer I get is a public defender, overworked, handling like 40 other cases. He looks at my file, looks at me, sighs. You know, this is gonna follow you, he says. The minor witness makes this complicated. The prosecutor wants to make an example of me. Campus sexual misconduct was already in the news that semester, some fraternity scandal, so they're not feeling generous. They offer a plea guilty on the public lewdness, drop the other 2 6-months probation, mandatory counseling, and I have to register as a sex offender. Not tier 3, not the worst level, but still on a list, still have to tell neighbors, still have to disclose on job applications. I take the deal. What choice do I have? Go to trial and risk actual jail time. Risk all 3 felonies sticking. The counseling is group therapy with other sex offenders. Actual predators, some of them, and then me, the idiot who couldn't wait until he got home. We sit in a circle in a church basement and talk about impulse control. I never say much. I just listen to these guys describe things that make my skin crawl and realize I'm in the same category. Now, legally speaking. I get expelled. Academic probation wouldn't cover this. The university sends a letter saying, I've been dismissed for conduct violating community standards. They don't specify what, but everyone knows the letter gets forwarded to my parents' house. My dad opens it. He doesn't say anything, just puts it on the kitchen table and leaves the room. I try to finish my degree online at some for-profit college that doesn't ask too many questions. I get a job at a call center, the kind that hires anyone my supervisor knows about the record. Has to by law, but he doesn't care as long as I hit my numbers. I hit my numbers, I keep my head down.